Happy July 4th. It is time that we honor this date in our history. This was the date when the United States of America was founded in 1776 to declare independence as a sovereign nation. Enjoy the national anthem. Good afternoon! Happy July 4th, everybody! We host the final of a three-game set between the Tampa Bay Titans and the Orlando Sunravs. The series is already tied at one game apiece, so we'll see who comes out on top. First pitch between the two ball clubs is next. Stick around. Hello and welcome! The Tampa Bay Titans, the Orlando Sunravs. Zach Wheeler dominant on the mound for the Orlando Sunravs as of late. Take a look at his stats. He started 4 games already this year. 1-2 record, 2.18 ERA, and he's their top starter. He is looking fantastic. That's his last 4 starts. Impressive. First pitch, July 4th, Titans, Sunrise, next. Stick around. Taking the mound on July 4th is Blake Snow for the Tampa Bay Titans. He's gaming 6 times this year with a 2-3 record. 2.23 ERA for the Tampa Bay Titans. 1.29 whip. Here's Brandon Marsh. Right off on this July 4th special. Happy July 4th, everybody. And we're just gonna test. Yep, and we are good. And 0-1 fouled off. So in the game, it is nighttime. Just keep that in mind. But for us, it's a July 4th, Sunday afternoon, Friday afternoon. Glad to have you tuning in. Go to Brandon Marsh. 4-seam fastball. This should have already been a hotly contested, very close series. Hotly contested. Orlando took game 1 7-6. Oh, wow. Back lead changes back and forth. That's what was happening in that first. I believe they had to have changed at least twice. Probably more than that.
That's outside.
And Tampa Bay won yesterday 5-4. 2-ball, 2-strike count. Whoever wins this game will take the series between these two ball clubs, which they're literally 90 miles away from each other. Nick Gonzalez on deck for the Sunrays. Full count to Brandon Marsh, the pitch. Fouls it off. Everyone's getting last night. Just outside this area window that's right next to me, since swing and a miss. Brandon Marsh goes down swinging. First K for Blake Snow. Here's Nick Gonzalez. They're gonna miss it a fastball 0-1. So there were outside this window. I could see fireworks. Like there's some trees, and then that are in my backyard. It's like a line of trees. It does keep going past my property, and now it starts to go. It's like my property is basically parallel with the road, and then it starts to go inwards.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Not inwards away. It starts to go inwards away from the road. Actually, probably it would be outwards. So it would go outwards, away from the road, and then the trees get further, and I see more sky, and then I'm from like popping up from the trees a bit further down. I could see fireworks coming out. Oh boy, there were fireworks going till like almost 1 a.m. I swear. Full count to Nick Gonzalez. Call strike 3, 2 down. Back-to-back case for Blake Snell here in the first. Coming to the plate for the Orlando Sunrays is Wilson Contreras. 242 batting average. First team in 0-1. Milwaukee Brewer in Major League Baseball. Like the real world. 21 RBIs, 8 homers. He's not that far from some of the best in the Eastern Conference. Currently it's held by... I have not checked this last night. This was in the game I covered last night. It was the Memphis Blues and the New Orleans Gators, 2 other Southeast Division teams. 0-2 pitch, pop foul behind home plate. It's 0-2. So another 0-2. Fastball upstairs, 1-2. Still trying to get out of it. He's looking for 3 straight strikeouts. Fouled off. Dave's 1-2. Another 1-2 pitch.
Did he go?
2-2. Oh yeah, and they're not happy with the call. Well, probably not necessarily with the call. Maybe somebody said yes, he did.
3-2.
And Snell's let the count go fully. Danny's gonna get strike 3. De La Cruz on deck. So we'll see. High fly ball out towards left field. This one towards the water. Goodbye. Home run. A solo bomb for Wilson Contreras with 2 down here in the top of the first inning. And the Orlando Sunrays take a 1-0 lead. 9th homer on the air from Wilson Contreras. He's 3 homers away from being tied with the Eastern Conference leader in home runs. And I think, yeah, 385 feet. That one went on top of that like roof where those almost or those people are standing in the outfield watching the game. The outfield seats. It's like there's some seats and there's some like grass stuff and and then there's a roof on top of all those like plants and stuff. The bound ball's there, and I think it bounced into the water. It didn't land in the water. It landed on that roof and then bounced in the water. So 1-1. So that now looking for three strikeouts. Pop foul 1-2. I know I was talking about the window. I was talking about the Blues and the Gators. It's the league leader in home runs. It's Christian Walker.
2 strikes.
Swerve 2-2. I have not checked since, but he overtook Shohei Ohtani. I don't know if Ohtani responded back. 2-2. And a grounder to first base side. Run to the bag, and that's going to end the inning. Telephone from Wilson Contreras. And the Orlando Sunrays take a 1-0 lead. Taking the mound for the Orlando Sunrays is Zach Wheeler. He's came in 6 times this year already. He's looking, here's his 7th start on the season. He's been really good as of late. 4.34 ERA. He's going to try and get under 4. Here's Jackson Merrill. So, Sunrays are already trailing here in the first inning. I mean, Titans already trailing. 2 teams, men and the rivals. So, first in the Southeast Division, the Orlando Sunrays. Tampa Bay's 4th. The only team they're above is the New Orleans Gators. And the bag, race to the bag, and Wheeler beat Jackson Merrill for out number 1. So Jonathan India coming to play. And Sterling Martinez not playing today. Christopher Morel's not playing either. Because he's got Dylan Gore, Matt Beerling, Jr. Caminero, Jay Corton. They got all the usuals. Besides Sterling Marte. And Christopher Morel. So they're both getting the day off. Forcing Rafael off 0-1. Remember, it's a night game inside the game. For us, it's a July 4th game. And there's so many cool things about like history of America. 1-1 pitch.
Nope, inside ball.
Inside and a sinker, 2-1. Yeah. I mean, grounder towards second. Jumping to throw to first inside for 2 down. Really nice drive and then really good play from second. Here's Xavier Edwards. Forcing fastball called strike, 0-1. So Tampa Bay, the only team below the Tampa Bay Titans in the Southeast Division is the New Orleans Gators. Gators. Because right now it seems like the bar is the Memphis Blues.
Ball that's outside.
I think they're 1-2. So it seems in Memphis they're gaining ground on New Orleans because they won yesterday 6-5. See if they win tonight. Pop up into left field, and the running catch to end the first inning. So we're going to the second, and the Sunrays hold on to the 1-0 lead off the home run from Wilson Contreras. So Jorge Soler leading off the inning for the Orlando Sunrays. 4 homer, 18 RBIs, 250 batting average. He's done pretty well offensively to start this NBL season. Of course, if you're just tuning in, happy July 4th. Glad to have you tuning in. Oh, there's a high fly ball to center field. Goodbye, run towards the batter's eye. Another solo bomb. Jorge Soler, his 5th home run this season in the National Baseball League. 103 off the bat, and Orlando extends their lead to 2. The Sunrays here. Sunrays Jorge Soler. Yeah, he knew what pitch was coming, and he was able to recognize it, prepare for it, adjust to it, and then he hit the target perfectly. He hit that target perfectly, allowing him to get the power and launch angle that he did get on that ball. Steven Sanford at the plate for the Sunrays. 227 batting average. Look at this. 1-1.
1-1.
So you take a look at your umpires list. No, I was 98. Kenny at 100. I would like to see him hit triple digits.
Ball, that's low.
So a change up 2-1. Is this and Manager Tampa Bay? They're already envious of Orlando since Orlando's the top in the Southeast Division. Tampa Bay, what was that? They've got breadcrumbs. There is a lot of crows outside. There is a lot of crows outside, man. They're just in like a big pack. And one thing I've heard from my grandmother, she likes to watch the crows outside, and then she says that they don't like the hawk. If there's a hawk nearby, they will like get all scared. They will fight it. They will try and scare it away. They'll do anything to get. They do not get along. Pop up, fly ball to left field. He's backing up, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. Ramon Laureano coming out for the Sunrays. Almost 5 RBIs. But he's got a really good batting average at 277. First gamer 0-1. Yeah, the one thing about baseball that makes it so unique, because there's a lot of things that make baseball unique, of course, is that you only have to fouled off 0-1. You only have to get. You only have to hit 3 out of 10 to be considered good. There's no other, because in football, let's say you're the quarterback. If you complete 3 out of 10 passes, yeah, you're gonna get kicked off the team. Strike call to Roman Laureano, 2 down. Third strikeout for Blake Snell. Here's Matt McClain. Also Sean McClain in the National Baseball League. No relation, not to be confused. Second baseman Matt McClain. Could have better offensive stats for the Sunrays here, but she did come. He did just happen to come. He drafted to Orlando along with Ellie De La Cruz. And that's going to be a liner to left field. That's going to drop down for a 2-out base knock for Matt McClain. And he is aboard for the Sunrays. Here's Kyle Teal. I believe he's catching it. I know he's catched before. He's the catcher. He's batting last, which that's interesting. He's got the very bottom of the order. No 1 count. Oh, he's taking off for second, and the throw will be in time. And Matt McClain caught stealing. That's second. And Jorge Soler with a solo bomb to start the inning gives the Sunrays a 2-0 lead. Chris Newell leading off for the Tampa Bay Titans. Bottom of the second inning. Titans still without a base hit. Wait, yeah, they don't get a base hit. So 1 count to Chris Newell. Glad to have you tuning in on July 4th, Friday afternoon. This is the earliest game that I've ever done. Because I usually do games at noon, at 1. Then I'm doing it really early at noon. Because after this, I'm going to go to a July 4th party with my friends. It's going to be fantastic. Counts 1 and 2 to Chris Newell. 4th in the lineup for the Titans. 1-2 pitch. And it's going to be fouled off. Stays 1 and 2, the count. And that's going to get through for a base hit. That one's going to roll its way all the way to the warning track. A long throw. And a stand-up double to lead off the second inning for Chris Newell. His 6th double this year. Right down that third base line. What? He didn't even go for it. That's just odd to me. Sunravs third baseman, he didn't even flinch. Strange. Jay Corton at the plate. Fastball, try to go on a backdoor fastball, but it was unsuccessful. Can you do a backdoor just the location? Maybe you can't. Maybe you can. Just if it angles off. Angles. You throw inside or outside, and then it angles in. Grounder. And throw to first, and we'll get 1 down. And Newell advances to third. He's looking a happy. Bottom of the second, one on, 1 out. Sunray still scoreless. But Newell 90 feet away. Base hit will get the Titans on the board.
Ball 1.
Sweeper unable to get the call yet, understandably. Ball on the strike from Zach Wheeler. It's going to be fouled off, 1 and 2. So, today's already been a busy day because I spent the entire morning working on to get all yesterday's stuff out, so I can swing at a base. So Hoppy goes down swinging, 2 down. First K for Zach Wheeler of the ball game today. And here's Ezekiel Tovar. So, I spent this entire morning getting ready, so getting all the stuff out from yesterday, so I can go out and spend the rest of the day having fun, not think about it. I don't want to think about baseball too much. Maybe show some people what I've created, but that's about it. 1-0 count to Tovar. Sinker stays in the strike zone, 1-1. And there's a happy Tovar didn't swing, understandably. Base hit 1 and 2. One, 2. Down off that sinker keeps the inning going for the Tampa Bay Titans. Ball 2 strikes. Which, I'll save it for the third. Swing and a miss to the sweeper. And we're going to the third. Second K for Zach Wheeler. And 1 stranded for the Tampa Bay Titans. So for the Orlando Sunrays, Kyle Teal leading off. Top of the third. Sunrays running in that second inning, but they're unable to bring Chris Newell home, who was 90 feet away from home plate at third base. Snell approaching 50 pitches. Slowly but surely is not that far from it. At 47. Four-seamer fouled off. 0-2. I was going to talk about something, now I forget it. Do have a power rankings and a panic index. I think I'll release them Saturday and Sunday. Swing and a miss to the slur, one down, and Caltil goes down swinging. Fourth K in 3 innings for Blake Snell. Here's Brandon Marsh. Didn't register a hit his first at bat. 3 stolen bases this year. First on the Orlando Sunravs.
Nope.
I'm surprised that number. He's the most on the team, but overall, there's like 5, 6, 7 stolen bases, or even 8, probably even 8 already. So.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Brr! They called it 2-1. A ball there because it was a check swing. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Chase the fastball, lower outside corner, strike 3. 5th K for Blake Snell. And he just keeps rolling through these batters. He did give up 2 home runs, but he is getting a lot of strikeouts. Nick Gonzalez to the plate for the Orlando Sunravs. He's actually starting in the lineup today. About a week ago we covered this team, and he came in as a relief batter because Kobe Mayo, he's still out of the lineup. He hasn't come back yet. I want to make an injury video and I just keep forgetting to. And now I think he's filling like that full-time spot. He's all the way to second, and he's got the 2 spot in the batting order. 7-7.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now looking for a 6th K.
3-2.
Four-seamer, and the count is full outside. 22 RBIs, 9 home runs for Contreras. I didn't realize he had 22 RBIs. Whoa. 3-2. Fouled off down the line. Three-two. Called strike 3, looking. 6th strikeout for Blake Snell. We're going to the Titans 3rd. Now we're going leading off for the Tampa Bay Titans. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Sweeper 0-1. 5-year career with 3 different Major League Baseball teams. Not those teams, since this all these teams. This is actually just the Major League Baseball, just rebranded. That's what this is in reality. Ball and a strike. 1-1. High fly ball. Deep left. This one is going. Track wall. Goodbye, home run. Solo bomb for Matt Beerling, and the Titans are right back in it. And this crowd is jumping. You can see he absolutely launched it to left field. The launching on that was ridiculous. 102, and that allows it. I think that one went into the water. I think it did. I don't know how well the home run horn got on Twitch. I'll see it afterwards. Last time I had some problems. Try to fix them. Would have won the count. So Titans on the board. They're just trailing by one. A huge home run. I don't think they've gotten on base yet. Oh yeah, they have. They did. Chris Newell, because he got to third.
2-2 the count.
That's their only base runner. And then the Solar Blast. So broke the game open for Tampa Bay. 12 o'clock curve, 2-2. He ain't going anywhere. Rays, Titans. In this universe, he's stuck in Tampa Bay. He ain't going anywhere. 2-2.
Count is 3 and
That
2.
ball's in the dirt on a sweeper and the count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Down the line, it's going to be foul. And then July 4th.
Take your base.
Ball 4 in the walk, Junior Caminero. They'll walk, and there's nobody out, by the way. There's Jackson Merrill. If the Titans could take this series, this would be a massive victory. Getting back, getting closer to being in the winning column. This would be a massive victory. And it's also winning the series. It's all again against their rivals, the Orlando Sunrays, 90 miles away. It's almost like a battle. It is the Battle of Florida. We showed these two teams a week ago that played a series in Orlando. Titans they won the series. If they can win another series against the Sunrays, really going to prove their chance, because it's the divisional games. It's similar to like Yankees, Red Sox. Yeah, pretty much.
2 strikes.
Or the two Florida teams in the National Hockey League. Because it feels like the Sunrays are the Florida Panthers. They could end up being the Florida Panthers. And the Titans would be the Lightning. I'm doing analogies here. 2-2. That ball's in there. It's going to get away. He should take off for second, will he? No, he'll stay on base. I would have taken off. I don't know. Maybe if he got behind home plate, he would have. Who knows? Out off towards the concession stands down the left field line, like where the left field foul pole is. Full count to Jackson Merrill, 3-2. And called strike 3. And third K for Zach Wheeler. And there's one down. There's Jonathan India for the Titans. 2-1 ball game. Sunrays currently leading, but we don't know what's going to happen. Bottom of the third inning. Gorsimer fouled off, 1-0. We have 2 special games in the works. We've talked about it in some games before. But I do want to do a game at a Major League Baseball stadium. Don't have the stadium decided yet. And I also have a stadium. This game, I already know what it's going to be called. It's going to be called the Bayfront Classic, Bayfront Park. It's going to be between 2 Southeast Division teams. Seeker 1 and 2. Also, the Southeast Division is probably the closest geography-wise. Okay, I was gonna think maybe the Northeast is, but Toronto and Montreal exist now. Okay, the only one that's really like almost isolated is probably the New Orleans Gators, because they're down. New Orleans is so far south, and it's like in that corner. It's closer to like Texas than it is to that main in South there. But the other four, they're all right next to each other. These two, and then Atlanta, and then Memphis, and then New Orleans. Went to India.
Ball two.
He flinched, but he didn't swing 2 and 2. And they're struggling to get that strikeout.
3 and 2.
Public block curve, it drifted too much across the plate. And now the count's full. Xavier Edwards, the DH on deck. Chopper towards third. Are they going to say foul? Yeah, they will. You say, what is that? That was clearly a foul ball. Maybe it's a swing they're commenting. 3-2. Fly ball! There it goes! Another one towards left field! This one's into the water! And the Titans claim the lead! 3-2 for the first time here on July 4th. Jonathan India's got his 6th homer of the year. Yeah, that fly ball, yeah, that thing was a no-doubter. So another high launch angle. 107 off the bat, 417 feet. And it's going to be on the left, and it's going to drop down, base hit. Titans lead 3-2. Top of the third inning, Wheeler's struggling to get that second out. First time Titans win this ball game. Fouled off 0-1. Justin Wow at the plate. He led off the inning. No, he led off the second. I was tied the second inning. He led off the second. Drawback. First, Edwards is safe. Start a bit of foot start to this ball game. It's gonna be down to the wire, I guarantee it. It's gonna be a fun one. It already has been quite a fun start. Down even a ball and a strike. I think covering these series. Yeah, there's another shot down the right field line towards the pole and gone. Two-run bomb, and the Titans jump out to a 5-2 lead. How about that? Chris Newell is 8th homer this year. So that one, yeah, smoke. Yeah, good walk. That was into the second deck. We got a lot of power on that. We're gonna miss. 0-1. And Tampa Bay, they are offensively rolling. Well, how much longer? Zach Wheeler, coming to this, he was looking pretty good. Now I don't know about. Now, not so much. I don't know how much longer they're going to keep him on the mound. This start kind of spiraled out of control. Swing a best on a sweeper, 2 down. 4th K for Wheeler. He's struggling. I mean, he's got 4 strikeouts, but it's 5-2, and you're the losing team. Well, the happy at the plate. Pop up. Foul. This has already been quite a fun one. Another foul off on 95-mile-an-hour sinker. I remember last year when I have. And there's a shot to center field. This one's gonna get through. Brandon Marsh on it. And a 2-out single for Logan O'Hoppe, and the inning continues. And how much longer do you keep him on the mound? He's giving up hit after hit after hit. He's giving up 2 home runs this inning. Here's Ezekiel Tovar. I wonder how much... Yeah. He's gonna... This has been... bad. There's been worse. There's been worse starts. We gave up 7 runs in the first inning. That definitely didn't happen 2 nights ago. With the team I'm wearing a shirt of because I'm wearing a Yankees shirt. I'm happy about that. So we're gonna make it 0-2. So first warming up with the Sunray bullpen. Down in that left field line, left field. Sunrays have the left field bullpen. Titans have the right field bullpen because the away team they always have the third base one and then the one down the first base line. There's another shot down the right field line. This one carrying the home run. 7-2 Titans. Ezekiel Tovar. He joins in on the fun. And this Titans team just continues to hammer these balls out of play into the stands. Nothing, because that was a very predictable pitch. Tovar knew exactly where to hit it, and he got the timing spot on. And yeah, finally they're gonna call Zach Wheeler off the mound. It's 7-2. Sunrays, this has been a horrendous start for Zach Wheeler. And Sunrays got to pay for it. DJ Hurry's taking the mound. 7 games he's came in this year. Yeah, he's gonna get that 8.6 ERA out. 2-0 record he's came in so far. 7 relief appearances. Only 2 down, and his team's trailing 7-2. I don't know what Zach Wheeler. Yeah, he's definitely gonna get. Might be doing some extra time, like morning practices and stuff. But that is unacceptable from somebody like him. He's Zach Wheeler. 1-1 count. Gonna be a chopper foul. Third base line. It's 1-2. Hurst trying to end this disaster of an inning for the Orlando Sunrays. 1-2. So we're gonna be line to right. And the run and catch. And we're finally gonna go to the 4th. 3 home runs. Titans lead 7-2. After 3. Wilson Contreras saw a homer in the first inning, which the Sunrays, they need a comeback. That's an unacceptable start for the Orlando Sunrays. It's not really their fault. Zach Wheeler fouled away, 1-1, just above the Sunray dugout. Glad to have you tuning in on this July 4th. Four-seamer, 1-2. Another 1-2 pitch. Can't get that fastball in the zone. It's a bit upstairs, upper inside corner. Gotta get that fastball down. 2-2. Pop up. Going to shallow center. And the catch. 1 down. So the Orlando Sunrays. It's a hole they gotta dig themselves out of. Trailing by 5. They got time. That's the one thing that is on their side. We're gonna miss 7-1. De La Cruz with a base knock to left field. And the throw. Second keeps De La Cruz. He's held to a single.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
It's Jorge Soler. The difference between this and what is it, Tropicana Field? Yeah. This one's actually in Tampa. It's right on that river. It's right on the river. They basically it's both and stuff. One count to Jorge Soler. Cruz taken off, and he is safe. Stole a base. De La Cruz. This is 4th on the season. De La Cruz, he is known for being fast. Oh, he's taken off for 3rd. He is safe as well. De La Cruz, back-to-back stolen bases. Stealing 3rd is quite difficult. A bit harder than stealing 2nd. Stealing 3rd, it's almost as if it is shorter than 1st, even though it's not. Fly ball to center field. And the catch, De La Cruz will tag. And here is the throw home. There's not going to be a play. And De La Cruz will score. And it's 7-3. So they got within 4. Still a very tall mountain to climb for the Orlando Sunrays. There's 0-1. Steven Sanford is considered a top prospect for the National Baseball League. And he's going to get a piece of that one. Ends it a grounder to 2nd. Easy for the first. Will end the inning. Sunrays bring De La Cruz home to make it 7-3. We're going to the Titans 4th. So leading off the 4th inning for Tampa Bay is going to be Junior Caminero, I believe. Yeah, Junior Caminero. 161 batting average for Caminero. One thing in this universe, he has not been able to leave Tampa Bay. Seems to be alright with it. He's definitely hammering out. Titans lead 7-3. Allen's right at 3rd base for a line out. 1 down. Jackson Merrill.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Merrill won a Silver Slugger Award last year. So there is that. And they're going to go to the up. 2-0. One thing that I did. One thing with this was July 4th. That's some precaution for you to take. Is you have to check your local state or city laws on like fireworks. That's one thing they do. You're not allowed to have fireworks are illegal if they're above a certain size. And the first walk allowed from DJ Hers. And here's Jonathan India. So 1 on for the Tampa Bay Titans. Yeah, they're right. Defense is probably the bigger concern yet, and the game is starting to turn tonight. For us, it's... Oh, he's taking off for 2nd. And the throw will be not in time. Stolen base, Jackson Merrill. Third stolen base on the air. A lot of stolen bases here in this ball game. The third one today. Still, Cruz still back-to-back bases. Imagine if Merrill tries for two. Tries still third as well. We'll see. Calling 2 strikes to Jonathan India. Into the Reds. Now he's with the Kansas City Royals in Major League Baseball. 1-2. And ground into first. And under the bag. 2 down. And he'll advance to third just like that. Xavier Edwards, the DH, coming in for the Tampa Bay Titans. Jackson Merrill on third base. DJ looking to get out of it.
Ball.
One of Edwards. Couldn't get the strike call, 2-0. I don't know about that one. Fly ball to right field. Run to get there. And the catch. So we're going to the 5th. So, Ramon Laureano taking the mound for the Orlando Sunrays. Top of the 5th inning. He's actually taking the mound. He's coming to the plate. He's leading off. Liam Winkowski warming up for the Titans. Leg smells work just fine today. Approaching 80 pitches. Here's number 78.
Nope, that's inside.
Can't get that strike. 1-1. Sunrise have beautiful jerseys. I think those jerseys are absolutely fantastic. One thing is they do say both home and away do say Sunrays, and the away doesn't say Orlando. You see that? It was kind of a convenience thing, but it works as well. And that's line for a base hit into right field, and Laureano's aboard. He's got himself a leadoff single in the 5th. Matt McClain coming on. See if the Sunrise can get back-to-back base knocks here. Matt McClain coming from the Cincinnati Reds with Billy De La Cruz. Both coming here to Orlando. It just happens to be that they're both drafted. Maybe Orlando wanted them to be together. Fly ball into right center field. The catch. There's one down. Here's Kyle Teal. Struck out his first time. So
Ball, that pitch is out.
I think last year when I went to my friend's house for his July 4th, there was a lot of fun stuff. He has like a go-kart. I think we like crashed into something. I don't remember what. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Slur. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh yeah. I just remembered. I got driving practice tomorrow morning. I'm gonna be.
2-2 to count.
This is probably one of the busiest days of my entire summer. 2-2. The pitch. Fire towards second.
He's out.
Go to second. And unable to turn the double play. As Steele is able to easily make it to first base. And the inning continues. Brandon Marsh coming to the plate for the Orlando Sunrays. Struck out twice today. He's hoping to get himself a hit here. Will fly out to center. And there's the catch, and we're going to the Titans 5th. Titans still lead 7-3. We're going to the bottom of the 5th inning. It seems they actually are in the franchise mode, because that's how I'm doing all this. Four-seamer fouled off, strike one. Oh my, yeah, my iPad's at 10%. That's what's happening here. 0-1 count to New L. A piece of a foul, 0-2. Just check battery. Okay, 9%. It has I don't want to be sitting there for like 5 minutes with the little 10% screen there. Ground towards first, and that's foul, 0-2. There's so many. Last time, I think he's at this is 30 in a row. He's having a July 4th party. Go, strike 3, 1 down. As Noel is retired. Here's Jay Corton coming to the plate. Strikeout and a ground out today for Jay Corton. So, what I was gonna say.
Outside, that's a ball.
One night I did actually stay the night there. It was fun. Setting up tents. I remember setting up, it was kind of painful. There were so many bugs in that tent. There were so many bugs. There's a shot to right field, foul, 1-1. Ball and a strike.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Four-seamer 2-1. 2-1 count. And it's lined to right field and a base knock. And Jay Corton's aboard for Tampa Bay. Here's Logan O'Hoppy. And there's one down, but the runner advances to second base. Ezekiel Tobar coming to the plate. The Titans shortstop. When Major League Baseball is playing on the Rockies, which they won yesterday 7-6 of the Astros, which I was actually listening to. It was quite nice. It was an early 3 o'clock game. Well, I'm surprised. They've hit 20 wins. I genuinely thought the Rockies wouldn't even get to 20 wins. I genuinely thought that. 0-2. And Runner in a run to the bag will end the inning, and we're going to the 6th. So Josh Winkowski coming in to take the mound as a reliever here. He's came in 13 times already this year. 2.76 ERA. Numbers-wise, that looks pretty good. We'll see how he does today for the Tampa Bay Titans. Trying to keep the Sunrays from making a comeback. Nick Gonzalez leading off the 6th. Foul ball. Let me check if there's any news. Sometimes I do this when I run it. Just if there's anything. What they're talking about. Foul ball. Oh, 2 count to Gonzalez, the pitch. Better 1-2. Mm. 1-2 count to Gonzalez. And lined at first base. 1 down. So, let's look at Contreras at the plate. He did have a homer I believe his first or second time up
Ball, that's outside.
for the Orlando Sunrays. Yeah, here's some news. Here's something interesting. And there's a foul ball. So an Austin-based Tex-Mex chain is closed all down all of it. It's located is closed. There's a shot. Balance going towards the concourse. 1-2. So I'm gonna say Zjas. That's how I pronounce it. And it has closed all of its doors. And pop up. First base side, 2 down. Okay, so after 3 decades, here's their statement when you go onto their website, because I'm on their website right now. After nearly 3 decades of serving communities across Texas and Arizona, it's time to say goodbye to this chapter. With the release coming to an end and the challenges of today's market, we've made the very difficult decision to close Zjas, our last remaining outpost. Doors are closing, started Monday, and then basically repeat the same thing, but it always sucks to see restaurants close. Strike 3 call to LA De La Cruz, and we're going to the bottom of the 6th. Edward Cabrera 5 innings of a 2-hit ball game in the winner versus the Motors. Knights won an extra innings versus the Montreal Expos. Raleigh Green extends his hit streak to 19 games. How about that for Raleigh Green? Matt Beerler leading off for the Titans here in the Tampa Bay 6th. Ball 1. One thing I didn't know, I didn't know until I was like, probably 2 years ago. I always thought the city was called Tampa Bay. I genuinely always thought that. Fly ball to center field. Marsh backing up. He'll make the catch for out number 1. I genuinely thought that. Here's Junior Caminero. Walking a run scored. When he did walk, probably off a home run, I assume. So I don't remember exactly when he walked off. Probably that 3rd inning. So also one thing I heard is restaurants that are. I watched an entire video by a creator. He's really good. His name's Sam Bucha, and what he made this. He makes a lot of good videos. There's ones where he tests like AI pros. He made a 2nd video on that. I still haven't watched yet. I'll watch it eventually. But what he also did, like he did it yesterday, he uploaded it. It was on restaurants. I found that news. It was a shot. Out this one carrying track. Well, it's gonna bounce right off the blue wall. And a 1-out double for Junior. No, a single. He'll stop at first. I genuinely thought that was gonna be a double. A long single for Junior Caminero. With 1 out in the 6th. Here's Jackson Merrill coming to the plate.
Nope, outside.
So one thing I also I didn't know this until yesterday. What was it? Cause after I watched this video, what he did, he went through a bunch of closed down locations that were losing locations. Hold on. Restaurants that were losing location. He went to a few of those, and I have never heard of Johnny Rockets until that video. I've never heard of it. It's like an 80s restaurant. There's one. De La Cruz to the first double play. We're going to the 7th. Sunrays still trailing by 4. The score is 7-3 Tampa Bay. And a double play to end the 6th inning. For the Sunrays. And they're going to bring in Buck Farmer coming in for the Titans, which give Blake Snell a break because he was almost at 100 pitches. His last chance on the mound. 14 games started, 5.28 ERA. Close this out. So Jorge Soler got the bomb into left field of the 2 home runs that the Sunrays hit early on, and then later they were to bring the Lady of La Cruz home to make it 7-3. Top of the 7th inning here. We're in the latter half of this ball game.
Ball 1.
So you'll want to know the count from Buck Farmer.
Nope.
2-0. He's 116 right now. Slider. Oh, he hasn't thrown a single strike with this at bat. Steven Sanford coming up, not a single strike to Jorge Soler. And probably my estimation is that I'll have a highlight video out by tonight before bed, but I won't have. Soler will walk. Leadoff walk for Jorge Soler. And here's Steven Sanford. So my estimation is that I'll have the highlight video out before bed, and I won't have the recap video for today's ball games. I won't have that out until tomorrow morning, probably. Maybe even, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. One, then we line the other way for a base hit. So there's 2 on for the Sunrays and nobody out. This seems to be the best chance to get it anywhere closer to a tie ball game. It's their best chance to start a rally. It's this inning. 1-out count. Top of the 7th. Remember, it's nighttime in this game. In real life, it's daylight, as you can probably tell. Nobody out here.
Ball, that's it.
Raymond Moreno takes that one, 2-0. This is a busy day. 2-0 pitch. Moreno. Take a tap foul, 2-1. The Farmer starting to get outs here. With the changeup, 2-2. Slider fouled off. Another one to Loreno. Got a piece of the slider. Sunrays. They need a grand slam if they want. Right now, if Loreno hits a home run, it would be a 1-run game, as is. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Loreno goes down swinging. 1 down. If the Titans win this game, they only won the last 2, both the series this week and the series last week against the Orlando Sunrays. Because last week they had a 3-game set in Orlando. I did cover a game of that as well. It was the final of a 3-game series. Then Titans won 3-1. It's almost the exact same scenario coming into the game. Series tied at 1. And whoever wins the series. Same thing here. Results a bit more strange. There's 1. There's 2. Double play! Very close race, but they say he got the out at first. We're going to the Titans 7th. Jorge Alcala coming in for the Orlando Sunrays. He's coming 11 times already this year. Really pretty solid, 3.14 ERA. for Orlando, and his first batter is Jonathan India. Bottom of the seventh. Titans lead 7-3. I mean, they've done a really good job so far predicting the 7-3 lead. See if they can succeed in that. Because Orlando had a really good chance to get around, and then the double play happened. 0-2 count. The pitch. The piece of it towards first, and there's the run to the bag, one down.
The designated hitter, number 9.
Xavier Edwards coming to the plate.
Ball.
99 on that fastball for ball one. So Connor Cook and Leahy warming up in the Orlando bullpen. Oh, he's gonna bunt. And Scott, 2 down, just like that. Probably not the smartest decision, but each his own. I never was a big fan of bunting. I get why some, because like people running on third, you can just easily score a run like that. Because if you have a guy that's really good at bunting, but he's not a good like power hitter, or getting a good at, or he ain't Luis Ariz or anything. But there's the earlier hit from Chris Newell. That one of the first of, I believe, 3 home runs in that third inning. That gave the Titans what is now currently a 4-run lead over the Orlando Sunrays. I'm gonna say Orlando
Ball one.
Sunrays.
1-1.
It's just, and I do have a proposed name in case the Rays go to Orlando and they change to the Sunrays. And there's a fly ball, a long running catch to run it down, and we're going to the 8th.
Now pitching.
Dylan Leach coming in to take the mound for the Tampa Bay Titans, who's came in 12 times this year. And they're really worried about blowing their 7-3 lead. They're nervous. They haven't done anything since then. Or seamer at 93. Really good fastball, just the angle of it. I get fastball that's not predictable. It's hard to tell where it's going to go. That means it's a good pitch. Fastballs are predictable by nature. They are. Because it's just straight on. It's a straight on pitch. You can angle it up and down, but it doesn't curve or anything. You're on a spinner. Swing and a miss to the top of the zone. 1 down. And it just happens to be that all of a sudden the crowd is full. I never like that. Brandon Marsh has been hitless. That's probably been part of the reason the Orlando Sunrays are still trailing, because all their big name hitters, Brandon Marsh, Shelly De La Cruz, Matt McClain, even not hitting. They're not. Brandon Marsh and De La Cruz haven't got hits. So I don't mind. That was a ball, but okay. It wasn't too outrageous. Gonzalez and Stelmont warming up in the Titan bullpen. Just need to get they just need 5 more outs and it's ball game. 1-1. With the changeup, 1-2. Then Marsh chewing gum. Looking to miss to the fastball, 2 down. There's Nick Gonzalez. I'm kind of ready to clock off. But this has been a fun game. 2 out, nobody on for the Sunravs. Tampa Bay, they're doing a really good job with their bullpen. They're kind of doing this new thing where they're keeping it bullpen fresh. Not letting anyone go too long so they don't people struggle to. They're doing a good job making it tough for the Sunrays to get hits. Grinding towards first and a run to the bag will end the inning, and we're going to the bottom of the 8th. Jay Corton coming in for the Titans. Bottom of the 8th. I won the count to Jay Corton. No one.
Nope. Ball 1.
Can't wait to go have fun for July 4th part. I can't wait.
Ball.
I don't get to see him as much as I like too, so I just have fun. Going pitch to Jake Horton. Fly ball. This one carrying. It's at the track. It's at the wall. It's gonna bounce off the top of the wall. Throw to third. Lead off double for Jake Horton. Start this 8th inning for the Titans. 6th double here for Jake Horton. This one carrying left field. You're gonna see it bounce right in front of him. He didn't make a dive attempt, although he definitely could have if he wanted to, but he didn't. Or at least like reach his arm out maybe, trying to get it before it bounced off the wall. That means you can play it off the wall and maybe you can get it a bit faster than running after it. 1-0 count. Pop up. Third base side. And catch from Gonzalez, 1 down. He's basically taking a full-time replacement of Kobe Mayo. And this Sunrise team is still really good despite losing Kobe Mayo. Without them, they're still doing really well. And there's a fly ball. This one, it's gonna carry. Track, whoa, hey, good die, home run. And the Tampa Bay Titans extend their lead. It's 9-3. Ezekiel Tovar, I believe that's his 2nd home run today. 9-3 Tampa Bay. So yeah, that's when you got enough for it. And it just kept on flying. Here's Matt Vierlag. Now the Titans have extended their lead 9-3 with a couple of insurance runs. Off the 2-run bomb from Ezekiel Tovar. Vierlag with a solo home run of his own in the 3rd inning back when the Titans got the lead that they have now. Took a change up 0-2. Check how long the game's been. Now 19 minutes. 1-2 count. And the pitch to Matt Vierlag. Well, that ball's in the dirt. 2-2. Fly ball to center field. Marsh racing back. It's on the track. It's going to bounce right in front of him. It's over his head. 1-out double for Matt Vierlag. And the Sunrise struggling to get out number 2. Right over the head of Brandon Marsh. Man, I don't know what you do when it's right over your head. And he's looking the wrong way too. You gotta have a way to look behind you though. Then he had to run back after. I don't know. How do you do it when it's going real fast? Because I think maybe you just let it bounce off the wall like Brandon Marsh did. In your common arrow. Oh, 1 count. Four-seamer got follow and 2. Oh, 2. Four-seamer, strike 3 call, 2 down. And to bring Jackson Merrill to the play. 2 down. And Owen fouled off the third base side. We'll see. Okay, Matt Bigeling's on second. That's who it is. A 1 count. Okay, I'll go trying to get out of the inning here. No 1.
Ball.
Circle changeup at 90 miles an hour. Probably better with righties than he is lefties. Looks back at second. Slider 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I wonder how many American flags I'm going to see today. Probably a lot. And that's a great thing. I want to see American flags. Not MAGA hats. I want to see American flags. 1, 2.
Ball 2.
Four-seamer at 99. Just couldn't get it in the zone. 2 and 2. It's going to be a fun day after this. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and we're going to the bottom of the 9th. Tovar with a 2-run blast. 9-3 Titans. And we're going to close it out. Josh Talman going to come in as the closer today. 12 games he's come in this year. 1.29 ERA, which is fantastic. So he's a great closer. And he's going to shut down the Sunrays and win them the series. So the Titans are on track to win this game. And if they win this, they've won. They will have won this series. Both series.
Ball 1, no
I don't know how many. If there's only 2 series. Oh, some Devils news.
Ball 2.
Kevin Pilar just retired. He used to be a Dodger. So well, doing 1 to Contreras. I was about to look up. Now I forget. We're gonna miss 2 and 2.
2-2 count.
Nine 3 Tampa Bay. 2 ball, 2 strike count. Four-seamer. He counts for 3 balls and 2 strikes. Alright, this one. Call strike 3. Contreras retired. First guy for Stalman, 1 down.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Ball, that's out.
1-0 count to Ellie De La Cruz. What happened? One count. And yeah, when I was watching, I'm gonna go back to when I was talking about the restaurants closing. One thing I started to look at some restaurants that were closing, and apparently Boston Market's yeah, they are The situation is quite dire. 2-ball, 2-strike count. Swing and a miss, 2 down, and the Orlando Sunrays down to their final outs. Here's Jorge Soler. Top of the 9th, 2 down.
Hey.
Fire 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Very good. So the Tampa Bay Titans will take both series in this last week and this week against the Sunrays. So they're getting some massive ground
2 straight.
on Orlando. Only problem is that they gotta find a way to keep winning. Strike 3 called, ball game, and the Tampa Bay Titans win. A wild game. The Titans score a lot of runs in the 3rd. Approximately, 7? And they win the game 9-3 over the Orlando Sunrays. Let's know the win exactly where the loss. And they can play again. Never mind, they're not done. Titans lead the series 2-1. I'm Thomas Rose. Now we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Hopefully I'll have a schedule out by tomorrow. See ya.